Yeah, good morning, everyone. We had seen Friday very sharp corrections in the US market, mainly driven by the concern over the growth. Whatever the company coming up with the result over there, managements are indicating concerns over growth in the coming period. And that has put pressure on the US market and saw sharp corrections of around 3% in the US market. And taking lead from there, even Asian markets are also seeing corrections of around 1.5 to 2%. Futures are also a bit soft for the US market. And if we see the commodity prices, they are also seeing some indications of decline. Oil is down by around $3. Aluminum in China is today morning down by around 4%. Iron ore is down by around 7%, and steel is down by around 4%. So whatever the slowdown or impact of the decline is also visible even in the commodity prices as well. So overall indications for softer opening, and we may see some corrections in the today's market. I'll request technical team to take up first.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. See, last week we see the volatile session in market and Nifty trading within the range upside 17,400 and downside 16,900. Today we expect gap down open after global cues. So we see the important level for Nifty is 17,000 first and 16,930 at downside. If Nifty breaks 16,930 and below that level, then we expect more selling pressure towards 16,800, 16,660 at downside. If Nifty managed to sustain 17,040 level and close above that level, then we expect Nifty trading within the range in upside in 17,330, 17,400 in upside. Bank Nifty also trading below the important support zone. Next immediate the important support zone is 35,700 and 790. If Bank Nifty break that 35,700 level, then 35,500, 35,400 is next important support for Bank Nifty. Upside immediate resistance place for Bank Nifty around 36,500. If Bank Nifty managed to close above 36,100, 180 level, then we expect further momentum towards 35,000, 36,500 in upside. But today we expect some pressure in market. If after gap down, Nifty first 20 minutes managed to sustain 16,930 level and 17,000 level, then we expect market trading the sideways momentum. If break that level, then we expect pressure will be the continue. Nifty Finance also trading the immediate support zone, that is 16,400. Below that level, 16,300, 16,270 at downside. Next important support for Nifty Finance. And upside immediate resistance place around 16,600. In stock Pacific, JSW still looks weak at current level. We see the last week trading the below the important support zone and break the important support zone, that is 730 level, and trading below that level to expect selling pressure will be the continue. Cipla also looks weak. Cipla break the important support zone, that is 1,000 level, and Friday close below the important support zone. To expect Cipla remain pressure in market, and Hindalco also looks weak at current level. We see the last Friday there is pressure in Hindalco. Next important support for Hindalco is 501. Below 501, next level is a 492. That's it for technical. Derivative I can carry.
Yeah, thank you, Vikas. See, on the derivative front, looking at the overall structure, there is good support at 17,000 levels. The open interest is low. Cost of carries again come back to pay, around 6-7 points, and PCR is also near par levels. Even VIX, is below the 20 level. So no real sign of danger. A big kind of a selling is seen at this point of time. Yes, we are opening down about 200 to 50 points, but very likely we will see bounce back coming in. Probably it cannot today might be a selling day, but the bounce can come in from tomorrow onwards, and you might see a good closing for the week for Nifty. So I don't think one should be worried much. So buying on dips should be ideal at this point of time, but be stock specific. That should be the way forward. From the index point of view, 17,000 is broken below. Only from the options point of view, there can be some sort of selling that can come in up to 16,800 odd for today. But after that, don't think much of selling should come in. So those are the support levels. There is good amount of built up at the 17,000 put strike. So it also has the highest put base amongst puts. So it should be a good support area on the lower end. From the stock specific front, again, PSU stocks continue to do well, and they should continue to do well for the next couple of sessions. So the likes of ONGC, BPCL, and the others should continue to do well. HL. On the flip side, selling has been seen in metal space, and some more selling can be seen. Hindalco had seen some aggressive short built up, and some more selling can come in Hindalco going forward. So definitely, Hindalco, Tata Steel, JSW Steel, Vedanta, these might be under pressure for the next couple of days. So look out for the same. That's it from my side. I'd like to ask the fundamental team to take over, please.
Good morning. ICICI Bank result was above expectation, mainly because of lower than expected provisions, and also the restructured book as well as the BB and below rated books both witnessed a good decline. Loan growth has now stabilized at around 17% year-on-year level for 4 quarters in a row. And also on the positive side, ROA has crossed the 2% mark. It was at 2.1%, which is in line with HDFC Bank. So we remain positive, and we think it's a good opportunity for long-term investors to buy the stock. Aditya Birla Capital has seen a new CEO joining, Miss Vishakha Mulye. She has been appointed. She will be appointed from 1st of June, and she is coming. She is an executive director at ICICI Bank, and she was in charge of domestic and international wholesale banking. So she has a career spanning 30 years in the ICICI group, and she has held many significant roles across ICICI Bank, ICICI Lombard, and ICICI Ventures. So this will be taken as positive by the market for Aditya Birla Capital. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Haikel has announced that they have received an order from Maharashtra Pollution Board to close their Taluja facility, which contributed around 15% of total revenue in FY21. So this is negative, though the management has said that they would be challenging this order, but the reaction would be negative in today's trade. Indonesia as a country has announced ban on exports of palm oil. Indonesia is the world's largest producer of palm oil. This is likely to disrupt supplies and drive up the prices of oil further, and this would be negative for the companies like Marico, HUL, Godrej Consumer, because they import palm oil and sell the main product and the final product in India. Bansali Engineering Polymers has announced their results, and results were declining. Sales degrew by 6% YOY, and EBITDA margins have also come down to 22% versus 46% last year. It was 28% last quarter. So this is a negative. We can expect a negative reaction on Bansali in today's trade. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Cyient has signed an agreement to acquire Cytec to position itself as a leader in plant and product engineering. Cytec revenue for 2021 stood at euro 80 million. Acquisition is expected to be completed by 10th May, by May 2022. Acquisition is expected to be accretive on EPS from year one onwards and EBIT margin except for year one due to one-time integration costs. This is positive to Cyient. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from this, if you see the Reliance has cancelled the arrangement for takeover of various business of future groups. And this is mainly after the secured creditor has given their negative voting on the Reliance acquisitions. So that has terminated the contract for acquisition of future group by Reliance, and this will act negative for future group companies, different companies. Then our institutional team has done a survey or a channel check on the cement prices. According to them, cement prices has increased by around 45-50 rupees during the month, and these increased prices are sustaining currently. This is to compensate the high cost which has increased by almost around 800 to 900 per ton. And according to them, this is more of a will compensate, and they may take one more price increase in May to fully compensate the price increase which has happened currently. So overall, the direction wise for cement, the demand is comparatively good in the local market. This is being the peak season for cement companies before monsoon, so demand continue to remain strong. So for short term, cement outlook looks positive. Then apart from that, Hindustan Zinc came up with a number, and numbers were more of in line with expectations. And the outlook what the management has given is that the cost will further increase from here, and the volume output is more of a flattish, which they had indicated for FY23. So more of a flattish to marginally negative outlook, which the management has given of the Hindustan Zinc. So may have some negative impact in today's trade as commodity prices are correcting today. Even a lot of other small mid cap or small caps company had come up with results on Friday and Saturday. The concerning point is that most of the company has indicated has shown declining result as with what we were indicating earlier, that mid cap and small cap one should be careful in this market because the results will not be great and may have negative impact during the results. So Rujun has already talked about Mansar Engineering, the result was declining. Even Tejas Network result was declining, Tata Metallic result was declining, and Sundaram Fastener result was declining. So most of the company, mid cap or small cap companies which are coming up with the results are showing some negative indications. So one need to be very careful going forward in this result seasons on the mid cap and small cap stocks. The results which are expected on 27th, that is India Energy Exchange is likely to report improved set of number. Here the management has already given indication of the volume increase that is that has increased by around 20% year on year in this quarter. Revenue is likely to increase by 23% and margin is also likely to improve by around 100 basis points. So result is likely to be good. Then Bajaj Auto is likely to report number. The volume has come down by around 16% year on year, but up by around 19% quarter on quarter. And margin is also likely to come off both quarter on quarter and year on year. The margin expected is at around 14.1% against last quarter 15.2% and last year 17.7%. So margin is likely to get really impacted and result is likely to show declining trend. HDFC Asset Management is likely to report number and numbers are likely to be okay. Revenue is likely to increase by around 13% year on year and EBITDA is likely to increase by around 8% year on year. HUL is likely to report numbers. Numbers are expected to be declining. Volumes are expected to decline by around 2%, but revenue, because of the price increase, are likely to increase by around 6% year on year. EBITDA margin quarter on quarter is likely to decline by 100 pips, though year on year it is likely to be flattish. Syngene International is likely to report number. Here again, the numbers are likely to be okay. Margins are likely to remain flattish year on year, and revenue is likely to grow by around 10% year on year. Indian Hotel is likely to report number. The numbers are likely to show improvement because of the opening up of the economy. Quarter on quarter margins are likely to remain flattish at around 29%, and December being better quarter, and January we saw some impact of Omicron. As such, revenues quarter on quarter are expected to come down by around 3-4%. Year on year, last year the base was quite low and was having impact of various things. So year on year comparison is not so relevant at current point of time. So overall result of Indian Hotel is likely to show improving trend. Trend is likely to report number. Here again, year on year there will be a very good growth, mainly because the last year the base was impacted. Year on year revenue is likely to grow by around 40%, and EBITDA is likely to grow by around 16% in this quarter. So that's all from us. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.